Son of a bitch. I thought there would be more people on the war server. Honestly, though, I don't know why I thought people would be on. I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, as you guys can see. Well, almost 9. And honestly, I really don't feel like getting banned off of JFF or PDE for quickscoping anybody. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get off World at War. Alright, so if there's nobody on the war server, at least there's gotta be people on C4S, right? Okay, 33 people already. That's fine. No, stop it. I'm not sure if that looking for quad guy even threw the stun to begin with, but yeah, no. And now I got C4s flying at my face. How long have I been on CoD4? 1 minute? I don't know why I consistently do this to myself, though. I know that C4s is just a major clusterfuck, and yet I put myself through it every single day. So anyways now, though, guys, I got a pretty interesting story that I want to share with you guys. Yesterday on Wednesday was a very long, very annoying, shitty-ass day. So for starters, yesterday on Wednesday, most of you guys may have already noticed this, but I didn't upload yesterday. So really, as far as yesterday goes, I thought I had more time when it came to just like all the things that I had to do besides going to class, and it just took up a lot more time, and I just didn't have like any time at all to make a video. So it's poor time management on my part, and I also probably could have made a video on Tuesday night anyway, but I didn't for whatever reason. So honestly though, yeah, on my part, it's completely 100% my fault for not being able to get a video up, and I do apologize for that. Just had a lot of shit going on. So but now on top of that, I got 2 work stories from both of my jobs that I want to share with you guys that I'm really fucking annoyed about. Both Olive Garden and the lifeguarding job was just, oh, it was kind of a shit show yesterday. So for those of you guys that have already seen my tweets and my Snapchats about this, last night at Olive Garden, we had this table come in at 9:57 at night, 3 minutes before the restaurant closes. And really, even before I jump into it, I want to go ahead and say this. If you come into a restaurant within the last 10 minutes before closing, you're an asshole. Because from that moment on, after you walk into the restaurant expecting like a full-on meal, after the kitchen has already started to be like closed down and starting to be clean and everything, every single person in the restaurant hates your fucking guts. And the timing really could not have been any more shitty, just because Olive Garden started this new thing like never-ending pasta. So these dudes roll in at fucking, again, like 9:57 at night, 3 minutes before the restaurant closes. The kitchen is already shut down, and guess what the fuck they want? They want never-ending pasta, and they were there for an extra fucking hour. So realistically, it was a pretty slow night, and I should have been out of there at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, maybe at the latest, like 10:30 or something like that, but I didn't get out of there at least until about like 11:30 at night. I was so annoyed. Still though, it's the most irritating thing ever, and I felt so bad for the waitress because literally the moment they walked in, she was all like, oh fuck no, and she said it out loud. I was like, and of course, as fate would have it, they wanted a table in her section, so yeah, it was not pretty. See, I had finished all of my closing duties and stuff for like 45 minutes before they had even walked in, so I was literally sitting there for an extra like 2 hours on the clock doing nothing. All I wanted to do last night was just go home and play video games, and I couldn't do that. I was so exhausted just because I opened yesterday, I would just work both jobs. It was just a really long day yesterday. How? I'm frustrated already. Holy fucking shit, that is so annoying! Alright, quick little side note. I feel like they really need to implement this into the newer Call of Duties. Friendly grenades, or grenades that aren't lethal to you, they really should not even show up on the grenade indicator, because the amount of fucking times I go to throw back a grenade and it turns out it's a friendly nade and I just kill myself with it. That's all I gotta say about that for right now. That's frustrating. So now on to the other work story, my lifeguarding job. I got quite in a bit of trouble. Well, honestly, I don't really view it as myself getting in trouble because it's just a load of bullshit. The entire situation is just so fucking stupid. So as all or most of you probably already know this story about what happened last Thursday, about how my tire blew out and everything like that, and I wasn't able to make it into work at both of my jobs the next day. See, now Olive Garden was completely understanding of that. It's like, oh yeah, sure dude, no problem. I'm just glad you're okay, everything like that. Now, my other job, my lifeguarding job, on the other hand, that I am like this fucking close to quitting. The only reason why I'm not quitting is because, yeah, it's nice having 2 paychecks, and the job really isn't all that difficult. I mean, yeah, it sucks getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but, you know, whatever. So here's what happened, though. Obviously, with my tire blowing out last week and my car being in the shop overnight, obviously I couldn't come in. And my manager told me to find a sub. I texted the entire group work chat. No one responded to me. So then what I did was send them a screenshot of the group message being all like, hey, no one's responded to me. me. And this was at 9 o'clock at night, and obviously I was waiting for people to respond, and just obviously no one did. So I was letting my managers know, hey, no one responded to me. So obviously I cannot go into work. I am not about to walk. I can't bike because I don't have a bike. And I'm telling you right now, I'm just simply not walking to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like going down a main highway street, I'm not fucking doing that. And both of my parents needed their cars because they had to go to work too. So, I mean, I'm kind of fucked, whatever. And besides, it's not like I even call out of this job very often at all. I don't miss days for shit. Also, keep in mind, I've now been working at my lifeguarding job, like coming in October. I've been there for 3 fucking years, and I rarely miss days. So yesterday morning on Wednesday morning, my manager, who I highly dislike, and I've had numerous stories about her, she went out of her way to come in early because she usually doesn't come in until like an hour and a half after I've already left. She came in early just to talk to me, and she gave me a write-up for not showing up to my shift on Friday. And I explained to her, I was like, you know what the fuck was I supposed to do? So right as I was about to leave, she called me into the office, sat me down, and was all like, so, about Friday. And at that point in time, I was like, you've got to be fucking joking me. I thought we were over this. It wasn't a big deal. Somebody ended up even showing up anyway. Oh my fucking... How? I just got fucking 5-oned by a Barrett. I hate my life. That shot doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, are you serious, Dez? He shot through the fucking staircase and still somehow hit me. I fucking hate everything right now. So as I was going to say though, yeah, my manager gave me a write-up because I didn't show up for a shift that I told her I wasn't going to be there for. So yeah, I love this job so much. And then lastly, on top of everything, as I got home from work last night, I found out the legend himself, Hugh Hefner, died. And honestly, if it wasn't for him, I don't know what my first discovering of porn would have been like. In recent years, I've heard this saying, like obviously as he's gotten older and when he dies. So usually when someone dies at their funeral, people will say, oh, he's in a better place now, or oh, she's in a better place now. Yeah, no, that's not the case for Hugh Hefner. This man was a living legend. Realistically though, it really doesn't get much better than living in a house full of Playboy models. I mean, like, come on now. Are you fucking serious?